What up, peeps? Today I'm gonna update you guys on the COVID-19 pandemic here in Spain and what is going on, and I got some good news and I got some bad news. Good news are basically based around my children, which you already know. I have two boys, a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, and the bad news is basically based around what is changing for our lives here in Spain, what is going to change in the next weeks, in the next months, and throughout the year. So let's get to it. First, I'm going to show you guys, or I'm going to tell you basically and show you the bad news first, kind of ripping that band-aid off, you know. The bad news is that our lockdown got extended till May 12th. So we are in a complete lockdown until May 12th. However, there is a bit of an exemption, which I'll share in the good news, but at the moment it got extended till May 12th. Also, we've been noticing that there's a lot of cancellations and postponing of events here in Spain, that not just throughout this next week or next month, but throughout the whole year. Basically, a big article came out in news saying that any local activities, any of the medieval fairs, any of the fiestas del pueblo, or the city festivities that they have all around Spain, they're being canceled all the way till October. So that says a lot. That means that this Rona, the coronavirus, is not going anywhere. It means that it's going to stay here for a while until we actually get the vaccine, which sucks because during the summertime here, starting March, April, May, and eventually all the way up to November and stuff, there's a lot of activities to do here, not just where I live in Galicia, but all throughout Spain in general. It's amazing, it's festive, people are all over the place, great food, great activities, great celebrations, great everything all around. And most of those things are getting canceled already, which kind of sucks because it ruins our vacation plans that we had for this year to be around here in Spain, to go to Disney in Paris with the boys, to go to Legoland again maybe. And it was just all those things are being canceled because of the corona. So those are the things that are changing here. The Liga, which is the football soccer thing here, is getting canceled. Basketball is getting canceled. A bunch of other sports are getting canceled, postponed till next year. The Euro Cup got postponed till next year. So those are the bad news, that everything is changing and nothing is pretty much going good, I guess, in a way. And also jobs and companies, everything are still closed until further notice, and it's just, those are the bad news. Now let's get to the good news. Now, like I was telling you guys, the good news basically revolves around my kids, and let me tell you why. So there was a law that came into effect starting April 26th, which was on Sunday. Kids from the ages of 0 all the way to 14 years old are allowed to go outside for 1 hour a day, accompanied by an adult, obviously, only one adult. However, with that being said, they're allowed to only walk out. In other words, think of it like this. Imagine that you're walking out your dog and you're only allowed to walk around with them, keep them with you at a certain distance, and eventually let them roam freely for a little bit and then pretty much grab them back and take them back home. That's exactly what's happening with taking our boys out. Parks are not open. Playgrounds are not open, so none of that is open, so we can't go enjoy anything of that. However, at first they said that none of those things will be allowed. For example, they wouldn't be allowed to just walk around with us. They only have to accompany us to the supermarket, to the pharmacy, to the doctors, etc. A lot of people complained, so the government changed it, and now they said that we can walk around, take a stroll around the neighborhood, around the plaza, etc. And at first they were not allowed to take their bikes or their scooters or their skateboards or whatever. And now they're saying that they are allowed to take that. And of course they have to keep the social distancing with other kids and with other parents and etc. But I mean, come on you guys. How are you going to tell a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old not to go and high five another one of his friends if he sees them, or even give them a hug or anything, when they haven't seen each other for almost 2.5 months? And I know it's hard, and I know us as parents, we have to make it possible so that they don't go and talk to the people or get close to the people and maintain that social distancing. Now, with that being said, what precautions are we taking to taking them outside? So we bought gloves and face masks, because that's how they are allowed to go outside. They are allowed to go outside only wearing face masks and gloves. Now, the government was supposed to provide those to the families, but sadly they have not reached to us, or this town pretty much have not reached any of those equipment that they were supposed to get. So we bought our own gloves and we bought our own face masks. I want to show you guys pretty much right now what the gloves look like and the face masks look like, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what they have to wear and how much we actually paid for those compared to how much they were probably worth before. So like I was saying, the gloves and the face masks we bought ourselves. Let me show you guys. I got these like surgical like mask, and I don't know if you can see on the camera how much they were worth, but there's 4 in each pack, and these ones were €6 for the pack. Now, this one here was just a single mask for my wife and I. These are, I don't know, supposedly they're the top of their class, and they're like the best ones to have. These ones, for just one of them, was €8. So for just one of them, €8. For 4 of these surgical like masks, €6. So these are the ones that the kids are going to be wearing, and this is the one that us, the adults, are going to be wearing. Now, gloves. I bought this box of gloves, this S size, and about the M size for me. Each one of these boxes were €9 a piece. I mean, this is insane, because before you could probably bought them for less than €9. You probably could have bought these masks for less than €7 or €8, or even these ones for less than €6 a pack. Now, the crazy thing was when I bought this hand sanitizer, because we're going to use it for when they take the kids out and everything. This little bottle right here, you guys see it right here, right? This little bottle was $7.95 just for this bottle of hand sanitizer. So yes, prices have gotten a little bit crazy here in Spain, but we're taking all the precautions that we need to take the boys out. So you are allowed to take your boys for 1 hour a day, but they have to wear a mask, they have to wear gloves, and they have to stay within those social distancing, you know, meters or whatever the government said. So with that being said, you guys, I'm not gonna get into numbers of how many people have passed away, how many people are infected, how many people are, you know, are dealing with whatever, because you can see that in the news. Now, I want to update you guys about the good news and the bad news. The good news obviously being that we can take the boys out now on a walk, even if it's just 1 hour a day. And the bad news was obviously a lot of things are getting canceled, postponed throughout the whole year, meaning that our vacations, a lot of people's vacations, a lot of people's jobs, and a lot of businesses, local small businesses are end up going to be like, you know, are going to end up closing indefinitely for the rest of the year because of this COVID thing, and we don't know when it's going to change, what's going to happen. So I hope you guys found today's video informative. Before you get phone, I hope you found it, you know, cool to watch and whatnot. And I thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I will be making other videos that are not related to COVID-19, so we can kind of give a little refresh to this channel. But you guys, stay home, stay safe, stay away from other people, and be smart. I'm seeing the news in the US about people protesting and whatnot, and it's just crazy seeing that stuff happening in my home. But I just want to let you guys know, stay home, stay safe, and avoid contacting other people, avoid congregating with other people or congregating in big places, and just stay alive and for you and for your loved ones. Like, literally watch out. With that being said, you guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Hopefully sooner, better than later. Peace.